484. 484 protests have taken place in Iran in just the last 2 months alone. In places like Kerman and Esfahan and Tehran. And just 3 days ago, there was a protest of a woman courageously taking off their hijabs and doing the forbidden, dancing with men on the streets in Bandar Abbas. What are they protesting? Religious clerics who pour acid on the face of teenage girls, who execute millennials just for their Facebook posts, who target poets and dancers, athletes and journalists. To paint the picture of Iran over the last 46 years and to properly contextualize our conversation here today, allow me to take you back to the 70s. Disco and bell-bottoms and platform shoes, of course. But I'm also referring to a leading Middle Eastern country on the brink of modernization. Soaring ambitions and innovation, growth and global relevance. That was Iran under the leadership of his father, King Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, better known as the Shah, who had a vision for a nation of greatness, a beacon of prosperity in the Middle East. It wasn't a secret. The Shah of Iran would want to rival any global powerhouse. Infrastructure was booming, education reform was empowering millions, and women were stepping into roles they had never had access to before. International partnerships were flourishing. And all of that was until the Islamic Revolution of 1979, when the Shah was toppled and forced into exile by an uprising fueled by misinformation and radicalism. And it appeared to be overnight. In Iran, that once celebrated modernization and global diplomacy became unrecognizable, driven into isolation, its potential stifled. Yet, over the last 4.5 decades, the Iranian people have courageously stood up to tell their world their very clear message, to be free from the chokehold of this repressive, barbaric regime. But the recent political momentum also highlighted something else: the urgent need for a unifying leader to steer the opposition. A recent survey by ERFI found that 80% of Iranians polled prefer Prince Reza Pahlavi to the current regime. And that may be why they are calling his name. They're calling his name on the streets of Iran, in graffiti on the walls, in protests. Iranians are chanting, "Pahlavi, you are our representative." They are calling his name. On social media, the hashtag "YouRepresentMe" has gone viral among people inside and outside the country.